So you just
When a
skipped
couple
those
of guys who
guys.
were up to no good shot his parents in the neighborhood.
Oh my god.
No. So you skipped the tutorial of how to sneak up on people and knock them out.
I fucking know how to sneak up on people and knock them out, Seamus. Come on.
As he does it.
It actually just looked like a romance novel cover. If somebody would have like screenshotted that. Thuggery of love.
With these areas,
romance novel.
With these areas, I always use my bat vision, just because it makes it so much easier. So much easier.
Yeah.
And I love to do the hang down, even though that's not really efficient, to slowly wait for a guy to come under the gargoyle just so you can pull him up. But that just feels like the most Batman thing to do, because it's the most screwing with them. Like, they freak out the most.
Yeah, that's what I always do. It takes forever, I don't even care.
Yeah.
Every time you knock someone out, it actually looks a lot like a romance novel cover if you catch the right angle.
I'm like, oh, shush.
So did they ever attack you if you're out here on one of these griffin things?
No. Oh, if they know what griffin you're on, then they will. But if you can keep it a secret.
If you get spotted, you've got to jump from one griffin to the next to lose them.
I see.
It looks amusing. It's amusing if you you're on a griffin and you get distracted and you come back and everyone's shooting at you and Batman's just sitting on top of the griffin like, I'm hiding.
He could be anywhere. Keep your eyes open.
Weren't you just standing there? In that place?
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Those guys weren't there before.
It's Batman, Mumbles. It's Batman.
Oh, my
That's what he does.
My bad.
Yeah, Joker sent in more guys to kind of mess with you. Like, that was the little tutorial. Yeah, you've been spotted.
Josh, you missed the takedown. What are you doing?
I know, it's great. Watch.
You just kick him and
I'm
then
gonna get him again.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Oh, right through the barbed wire. And now you do the Cotton Eye Joe right on top of him. Ouch.
Goodbye.
No, okay.
Skip
I'm leaving now.
around.
Goodbye. It's been fun.
Keep moving.
50 points to Gryffindor.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Go to it, boys. Drag that bat down with a rest.
Hey, what's up? I'm a bat.
Take him down. Yeah.
Oh, crap.
It's just one dude. It's just one.
It's just one man. It's just
Batman is allergic to guns.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Guess
when
it
you
was
have
just
one
man.
guy, you just when it's one guy, you just throw a batarang at him and then punch him.
Yeah.
Call me Harley. Everyone
Okay.
does. I'm surprised you want to intern here at Arkham. I've always
I think I accidentally picked up an audio log, you guys.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
Deny there's an element of glamour to these super criminals.
Yeah, this is everybody's backstory and audio logs. I actually like this feature, although some of them I listened to and some of them I totally ignored.
The Riddler ones are great, except for it makes him a murderer, and that's not really Riddler. But what?
What's that one like where it's like a patient log, and then you discover it's like the guy making a patient log for the guy he's kidnapped in the broom closet, and it's actually the villain doing the recording.
Who was that?
That was great.
Yeah, who was... I forget who that was. The one I don't like is the one for Killer Croc. Like, who is this trying to cure Killer Croc of being a crocodile?
Guys, that didn't work.
No. Just batarang him and punch him in the balls.
I did, and then I died. So I blame you guys for this.
Josh, you're the worst.
Joker was
Batman's
okay.
ever
That was a
Batman.
great line. Joker was right. He was
You're worse
easy.
than George Clooney.
Like, can you just fucking imagine the Joker talking to his henchmen? Like, okay, guys, I need you to go shoot the Batman. And they're like, oh, are we gonna be able to do
One
that?
of
And he's
them
like, yeah,
dies.
you got this. It's fine. It's great. And then he finds out the guy actually shot Batman, and you can just see his face falling, and you can just see like the anger building up behind his face as the henchman is gushing like in relief. The night is for lovers.
Batman's as good as dead.
Batman's as good as dead.
This is the
Asylum
only
of the
game
Heart.
I've ever seen. Oh, perfect. Oh, there's our episode title. This is one of the few games. In fact, this is the only game I can think of where you move faster when crouching than when just like pushing on the stick normally. Like that's really interesting that they chose to do that. But yeah, you move really fast.
The best thing about the New Vegas DLC is that you can get to the point where you can crouch walk, you can crouch run, and sneak run almost as fast as you can just run.
Did you really think it was gonna be that easy, Bat? I've sent a few more of my boys your way. Let's see how you do.
Let's see how you deal with these odds, and then Joker just makes a jerk-off hand gesture and turns off the camera.
I love it in Arkham City where Joker clearly doesn't care about his men, and he's basically goading you into beating the crap out of them.
Yeah.
It is just, I
like,
really
you
miss
guys
it
are
in
gonna
this
get
game.
beat up. You guys are gonna lose.
Crap.
Oh my god, Josh, you are the worst
Josh.
Batman.
This is.
Although, to be fair, they're not very good henchmen either. This is just
I gotcha, we did it.
Terrible.
Watch out for that dude. Oh, okay.
Oh God, he just vanished.
He just vanished.
Think that Batman ever gets the ninja rap stuck in his head?
Oh, that's a wall. No, that's a ledge. Okay.
Oh, Joshua. Oh my god.
This is an interesting alternate universe
I
interpretation.
gotcha.
What if Batman was on?
There we
Riddler?
go. Punching times.
It's if Reginald Cuthbert put Batman in a closet and then put on his costume and was like, I'm the Bat.
Stop shooting me.
Batman.
I am the Batman. Is this Riddler time? Do we get to do it now?
Yes.
What? Do we get to do what?
It's Riddler time, I
sharp.
think.
Look sharp. It's riddle time.
Okay.
But we should take a long time to do it though, because that's more fun.
Yeah. Listen to it. Listen to all his hints. This is like the stupidest, most obvious riddle in the whole world. I mean,
And
this
it makes
is the
him
tutorial for
crazy.
this
I think
game.
he actually like just tells you where it is
Yeah, I
at
think he
some
does.
point.
Oh, get these Joker teeth, Josh. You've been running by them. They give XP, which will help you level up, which will give you more bat power.
Really, Seamus?
You know-
I had no idea that this was how the
Really,
game
I
worked.
could not be fucked to battering
Well, you-
those.
Yeah, but do it because it gives you XP and then you get more skill points. And
That's like a
I don't
tiny
want to
amount.
make you uncomfortable, but having more of those will not hurt you at all.
This guy
My genius.
is the best Riddler like voice actor I've ever heard in my life.
I could feel the moment where like you were almost gonna commit to the best Riddler, and then you remembered like the live-action TV show.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, Frank Gorshin.
I didn't like Riddler. I thought he was dumb and boring until I saw this version of him.
Yeah.
And
Don't
now,
cut
and now I dig
yourself
Riddler.
on this sharply something
What
some
could
other
it
portrait.
be? What could it be?
This
Actually,
animal
Josh has
that
no idea
I
where it
can
is.
see. How'd you help me guess this mystery?
Where is it? Oh, maybe look in that
Time
vent.
to go into vents.
Yeah, the vent.
I can't jump
Where
over.
did she go?
I said, Tony
Look.
starts repeating himself. This is great.
Okay, there we go. Suddenly it worked. Nope, that was not what I wanted to do.
Oh,
Okay.
Joshua.
can you imagine
What if
Riddler just
Batman
watching
had
Batman
ADD?
right now? He's just like, what?
Yeah.
I've
What
I've
the
not
hell?
actually
Like losing his
figured out
mind.
how to get these vents to not
He
to
knows he's like
open.
made 50 of these puzzles, and he's just like,
This
you
is
can't
the
open those
first
until you have the and this is the first one, and he knows he's gonna have to watch Batman do this 50 times. You can't open the ones off the ground yet, Josh.
It's just like you
Oh,
see,
that
Them from the other
explains it.
side.
like eventually you just
literally
see
just told
Riddler
you where
like
it was.
sigh heavily and like pick up this like 30-page document he's prepared and just like toss it into the garbage.
He's like, that's enough. That's enough of
He
this.
told
no
you
more
you're
crime
still
for
not going. Oh, go face first into the force field. That's right.
Just turn around and walk into the force
He's
field
getting
over and
so
over again.
mad. He's getting so mad.
I don't understand, Riddler. Can you be more specific? I'm gonna run around. I need to keep in shape. I'm gonna run laps down here
Yeah.
until you tell me what it is. It's
The
okay.
athletics.
Warden, Sharp, that old guy who runs the place, painting on the wall.
Oh, right. There's a guy named Warden Sharp, but what was it? Like, what does he have to do with
What
this?
could it be?
He ran the asylum. He was the warden. A warden is a jailer. Jailer is spelled Gaoler. G's instead of J's. G is for word for gangster. Aha! I just punched out a bunch of gangsters.
Painting on the wall.
Okay.
I don't
So I
actually
usually take a picture of
see a
one of them.
painting
This might be it.
though.
Oh,
back
it's
I
over.
don't know.
back towards where you found Cash dead, like the exit to this area, where you went and
Oh.
started this whole thing. Yeah,
Sharp. Okay, so
There
I
you
take
go.
a picture of one of the thugs. I run through a Sharp filter.
it's on the
and-
right here, Josh. It's
Ah,
on the wall.
we're
on
getting
the right.
Oh, there it is. I
Artifact.
see.
Here's me
Oh,
talking
that's
about the
not what
artifact
wanted.
I found.
I wanted it.
On the wall.
God damn it.
You could also just, like, not solve this riddle. No, actually, I guess you have to.
Well done.
You have to.
I would have expected a child to work that one out.
Otherwise, he has an aneurysm, and that's a game over state.
Yeah, that's you
Batman
killed
can't kill
Riddler.
anyone.
Oops, I killed Riddler by being too stupid.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, listen.
Where the
just
fuck am
whatever-
I?
Just
Oh,
don't
okay.
give me your name. I don't want to get
It was
attached.
a massacre.
It's William North. Didn't you see the tooltip?
Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate. Two of my
Off
guys.
All right,
person.
listen.
That's his name. Is off person.
They never stood a
Listen, there are
chance.
many good days to wear your
Well,
Arkham Asylum uniform.
was.
Like, every day of work before this one.
She was
Like,
surrounded
good
by
occasions to wear an
black
Arkham Asylum
prisoners.
uniform.
They were just
Now
killing
is not one of
everyone
those
in the room.
times.
I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door.
Put on a Joker
So, like, a
uniform.
bunch of
Take
people
your
are
shirt
dead by now.
off and wear leather pants.
Looked like the
Yeah,
commissioner.
Like-
a lot of
Bose
people are
is
dead
dead.
by now.
They carried on without
As
him.
great as Batman
Must have
is,
outlived
he
his
hasn't
equals.
prevented
Good.
like maybe 12
Scum.
deaths so far.
Yeah.
I don't know that he's
There were a lot
prevented
more
even a
people
single
dead in that
death
room
yet.
with the gas.
Yeah.
Look after Maria.
It's like, okay, listen, whatever you do, just make yourself look all punk and disguise yourself as one of Joker's thugs.
Oh, he's got
and
the
your
white
chances of dying
eyes
here go from like
the
100%
animated series in the
to like
Detective Vision.
90%. In fact, let me just punch you out right now. Do us both a favor.
You don't know jack about Goth.
I read
Oh, yeah,
that as
so-
you don't know
You don't know
Jack,
jack about
Gordon,
Joker.
And I was like, oh.
So there's the Riddler trophies, but then there's also riddles. So you can like use your detective investigation to solve riddle.
Breaking news. This is Jeff.
If you
The
go
radio up here, Josh.
yeah,
The-
due
the
to the
radio.
radio.
We're getting reports of an armed siege on Arkham Island.
Do the detective.
The fuck is
thing
the
to
radio?
It's on the other
go to
side.
the
you
Like
dumb
walked
shit.
all the way around it. This is it. This is what it feels like to be the Riddler. Oh my gosh, this is horrible.
And the case of the missing radio. Where could it be?
In control of Arkham Island.
Oh yeah, now all you gotta do is click on it with your detective vision button.
Use your
whatever
detective
you use,
vision.
whatever you use to
Please.
solve the painting, Josh. Oh,
Yeah, nope, too
Well,
small.
I'm looking
You gotta-
straight at it and it's not giving
No,
it to
you
me.
gotta use your
first person.
yeah,
Oh,
zoom in.
Zoom in.
You gotta zoom in
I
with the
see.
ATV suit.
You did
Right.
it.
that makes sense.
You did it.
I don't know if I can take a whole season of this. I really don't. This is
The
gonna hurt.
Creeper.
I just
Oh my
thought-
god. That sounds like the best villain ever.
Man himself is
I really thought, hey, this will be good. Josh will play a game I love. I'll get to watch a game I love. But I didn't. But I should have.
have
Oh my gosh, I'll be watching
miscalculated.
Josh play a game I
Right.
love. This is gonna be awful.
What was the other cool thing here?
Do you think the animator
inverse
attempted to make
something
just
or
one-
other.
It's the Batman eyes. The Batman eyes. The Batman eyes. The Batman eyes.
Do you think the animator was
Converted
tempted to
takedown.
like make
okay.
like one version of that? Batman opens the door and sweeps through it, where the door closes a little too quickly and just traps the cape, and needs to open it again.
I always, it would be great if there was one of those. It would be great.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Buttman. Alright, that's out of my system permanently, so we don't
Good
do
job.
that again.
Okay.
So
we've been walking
So-
through Spiderweb. So what do you think?
I was just
Batman
gonna
versus
say, you come out of-
Spider-Man.
I was just gonna say, do you know how much it would suck to just have your face go through that many spider webs? He's gonna come out of here and not be able to see where he's going. He's gonna be like,
Oh wait,
ah,
this is one of my favorite scenes where you just
yes,
are on.
this
Oh, yeah.
you right here.
This is so cool.
This is your big. This is the big like. Okay, tutorial time's over. This is the playground now. This is
Oh,
where
no.
you're working.
We've got like the first scratch on our bat
So
uniform.
Yep.
That's a really cool
Oh,
thing. How it
looks
sort of
so
shows
good.
Batman becoming increasingly degraded over the course of the game.
And while I love Arkham City better mechanically, I really, really enjoy sort of this contained environment idea of Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, I don't think Batman.
Like, I'm
games
worried
need
about
to
the
be
next
Batman.
one. No, I mean, and I love open world games. I love me some open world games, but yeah, I kind of feel I'm kind of worried about the next one. Like maybe that's just a bit too big and loose. I kind of like being this, unlocking this place.
I'm
piece at a time.
surprised they never went with like just a straight up like Batman in Gotham with Gotham as the entire open world.
Well, that's what the next one is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you and your men are safer here. I'll find you if I need anything.
You and your men are safer here. No, you and your men are safer at
Okay,
the Burger
Batman
King.
is wrong. Batman is manifestly wrong right there. In fact, that's probably the wrongest thing Batman has ever said in his life. Because next time we come
Like, guys,
through here,
go
spoiler,
home.
every
Order
single one of these
pizza,
guys
order
is
movie.
dead.
I'll cover it for
Yeah.
you.
So the Joker's free again.
Everybody's dead.
Not for long.
Thank you, Steve Bloom.
It's actually, when you think about it, it's very convenient that the Joker
I'm glad that
escaped
we have
inside the
dialogue with these
asylum.
guys.
Stay alert, officer. I'll take care of it.
Stay alive for the next 5
The
minutes.
cinematography in this game is good. The facial animation's not so
Yeah,
much. I
they're
get that Batman's
pretty
supposed to be
face.
super stoic, but he does like barely moves his face at
please.
all.
To be fair, this is an old fucking game.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is
Like
like
what?
2009.
Yeah, it's hella old, yo.
I actually like
What happened?
Oracle, disable the Batmobile.
Spy sapping my Batmobile.
What's wrong? Where are you?
I'm outside the Arkham
You actually
mansion.
like what?
Harley Quinn
Rough
probably
Scar?
triggered the alarm. If she's still got Gordon with her, we could get hurt.
Okay then. I like that too, whatever it is that
Alright,
you
I'm
like.
stuck on
I like
rocks.
it too. Based entirely on the force of peer
for the entire
pressure.
island. I've marked key locations for your car.
Thanks, Oracle.
I sort of wish that
right.
the one thing that I wish they had addressed in this game is
Batmobile.
like I totally get that he's Batman. I totally get that he doesn't kill Joker. Like that's a thing. That like, he can't do that. It's completely against his ethos. He captures Joker, he does his best to contain him, that's how the system works. I wish one of the guards brought it up. And like maybe Batman's like, you can't do it that way or something,
Yeah.
Like maybe
as a way
just
of
like a little
addressing
nod.
it.
Because the
Well,
guards
if you read the comics, it's like totally
Yeah.
just beat into it.
Yeah, I'm not even suggesting that it'd be a thing, like a theme. I just like these guards are a little bit standing
needs to be
around to die.
lampshaded. Yeah, it needs to be lampshaded.
I kind of dig that these
Especially
all,
for people who aren't into Batman already.
I kind of dig that all of these guards are a fan of Batman, though. I mean, if you lived in Gotham and the only guy that like saves the day is fucking Batman, you'd be a fan
Yeah,
too.
that's
I
true.
think.
This shit is
Yep,
pretty much
just start
100%
right around
Batman.
there.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
do that.
Yep.
I'm leaving.
Good
Goodbye.
You did it.
Nobody warned me about
Batman is
this.
the thing that convinced me to become a guard at Arkham Asylum. Fuck Batman.
I miss the knockout smash of Arkham City, where when you're choking out the last guy and you're like, okay, can I just punch him to knock him out instantly instead of doing this prolonged, awkward
Yeah.
hug. Arkham City has that, and I really miss it. I'm always like mashing the X button, and I'm like, come on, Batman, come on.
A Batman for every season.
I love this where they attack the Batmobile. I just, that was such a cool idea that they're all trying to bash their way into the Batmobile.
And the model for the Batmobile is cool because it's not the fucking tumbler. It's like a real Batmobile.
It actually looks like the one from Batman Forever.
Yeah, my favorite Batman film. And actually probably the best Batmobile. I don't know if you guys
Honestly,
have
yes, it is.
seen it lately. It's pretty much the greatest Batmobile.
No, I agree with you. I mean, I think that movie's a piece of garbage, but wait, no.
Get the
Batman
fuck
and
away
Robin.
from my
Batman
car, you
Forever's okay.
kids!
Batman Forever's great.
Fuckers.
Batman and Robin is good in its own, like, this is so bad it's good way.
Right.
Batman Forever's legit good.
But no, you're absolutely right. The Batmobile in that movie is the best one.
Yeah. I think I had it as a toy. That's how good it was. But I also had a lot of Batman toys, so.
Looks like there was a scuffle. I need to search the area around the Batmobile.
Hi, you thought you were gonna get the Batmobile, but no.
What would you, I never for 1 second thought I was gonna get the Batmobile in this game. I was like, where would I drive it?
I know. It's like, wait, how did he even get it in here? Like, really, where did he drive that in? Through that gate in front of him, but like, it doesn't look like a place
It's on
where
an
you drive
island.
a vehicle.
It's on a fucking island. That means he would have
Right?
taken like a barge over, like, oh, let me just drive my Batmobile onto this
Right now,
boat.
Batman
Hey, guys.
is feeling like the guy who brought a cavalier to the dungeon crawl.
The security doors are locked. I'm going to have to find another way around to get
And he's
back
like,
on
can
board
my...
Oh, could it be this structural weakness?
I guess I'll just do donuts in the fucking parking lot for 5 minutes.
Yay, you got your gel.
It's pretty amusing that Batman.
You can
sprayed
stand
bat
right
on the
there
wall.
and blow it up.
I love that, and I always set it off
Oh,
in
there
my
we go.
face.
Me too.
And he turns his head like, oh, I'll just make sure to do the same way every time so I only blow out one of my eardrums.
When I first started playing, I would always back up hella far. And I was
Me
like,
too.
yeah, but then I just got bored of it.
I assumed that it would do damage because it's an explosion and that's your face.
So do you want to talk about Batman's costume?
Okay.
It's kind of a blend between like modern like morph suit Batman and just like old school comic Batman. Like it's gray. It's got like yeah.
Because of the panties, the bat panties that he's wearing.
Yeah, it's got the bat panties. It's got like a very classic looking cowl, but then it also has like it kind of has like the seams on the costume with like the little rivets.
And the gauntlets.
Yeah.
Yeah. The new one, they've totally gone just Iron Man with it.
Hey, what's up?
And I kind
I'm
of
Batman.
like this one
You may have heard of me.
This
way
one's
better.
Because he's more vulnerable. He's like a guy in a costume.
That's the whole point. Yeah, I mean the whole point of Batman is that he's like one just crazy ass dude with some money.
Yeah, I don't want my Batman to be an Iron Man that can't fly.
Can I actually talk about
so dumb.
my most interesting, like, brief Batman experience with me? Because you have to understand that, like, from when I was growing up, like, the Batman that was in comics was the Batman of the 90s. And then, like, there's a lot of movies where Batman was very similar. And I recently stumbled on a comic page from the 30s where it's just Batman, like, in somewhere in Asia, just fist-fighting one dude. And they're in this big, like, life-or-death fist fight. Just to this random thug. And then they fall off of a building, and, like, Batman lands on top of him. And that's how it ends. And just the idea that Batman is vulnerable to this one guy who's pretty good at fist fighting. That he's just this guy in a costume, getting into a fist fight that's life or death. Like, that's, like, that made me stop and pause. Like, I want to read that Batman.
Yeah.
Now we gotta watch, like, Harley Quinn and Joker just being inappropriate in public.
Then I want to go in this way.
Oh, I suppose they sort of stole a whole bunch of rooms, so...
Yeah, get one
I
of
guess
those
they had a room
rooms.
and we barged into it.
Get any
That's
other
right.
room. It's my room now. I'm Batman.
No.
You can't come in this way.
What you're doing is wrong, Joshua.
But
in fact, if you're ever wondering if what you're doing
so
is right,
right,
just remember Mumble's words. What you're doing is wrong.
So I think that's the week.
Okay.
Alright.
Until next week, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm the Riddler. Just kidding, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
And Cam's so sleepy.
Aw, little Bat's a-sleeping.
Aww.
Aww.
Dive in
Alright,
that
so
water,
that's the
Josh.
week.
Dive in that water, yeah!
Oh, I love that dirty water.